Paul, you've been reflecting on your younger years for this album. Can you tell us a bit more?
Yeah, it's called Who We Used to Be. I suppose as a young man with a dream to get into the music business, I had, lots of hopes and dreams, and lots of questions. Where would I end up? Who would I meet? Where would I go? Those questions, in a way, have been answered. I've been in the business a little while now, and at the same time, I've got new questions. My parents are getting a little older. I look after them to a degree. I need to think about looking after them. I have a family. I need to write songs for them. And those are the kind of big questions that I'm answering or asking on this new album.
Well, there's tracks about your wife in the album, and there's some dancey ones in there. So is this a new era for James Blunt?
I've been if you've met the girl of your dreams, you're going to write songs that are a celebration, that are deeper statements than just saying to someone you're beautiful. I need to say something bigger than that. And I'm lucky enough to live in Ibiza, and maybe the dance scene is rubbing off on me.
It's a beautiful island.
Why not? It's a great track. You're going to be performing at the end of the show. The song's called "The Girl Who Never Was." It's actually connected with a lot of people on social media. Explain a bit about it, because it's incredibly moving, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing how many people can relate to the song. I think, I'm married. We had aspirations to start a family, and any young people or people in my situation who've gone through that, you win some battles and you lose some, and the ones that we have lost, we struggle with a bit. And so I wrote a song called "The Girl That Never Was." And really, the most amazing thing about it is putting it out and hearing the reaction from other people who relate to it in some way. And as a musician, I think that's the greatest reward you can ever get, really, is people to be touched by a song relevant to the way they've experienced life.
And the way you would deal with something.
No, that was a long time before I met her, actually.
Well, let's not talk about that.
Well, let's think. People also know you for your wicked sense of humour, which you share in your new book and your new documentary, which is out in December. But actually, how much of it can we believe?
Yeah, I think none of it. It's called Loosely Based on a Made-Up Story, and it's a memoir from a man who's lost most of his memory because he's lived in Ibiza too long.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. There's a story about proposing to your wife in there. Is all of that true?
Yeah. I turned up, we went to Berlin. I turned up with an engagement ring, but I also turned up with a padlock, hoping to lock it onto a bridge, a tunnel, and throw a key into the river. And I was very nervous, and she thought I was dumping her, rather than getting engaged. So it was not my finest moment, but she's still in.
So the idea is, with the documentary, is to look back at parts of your life, but it's like we're never quite sure if you're telling the truth or not.
I think because I'd rather I'm not sure how to explain it, really. I think what I've been told, really, is that everyone has a book in them, and I probably should have kept mine in me, and rather than actually putting out to the real world. But my lawyer says I should deny it anyway.
Okay, so just checking, all the memoirs are true. Cliff, you've not gone down the James Blunt route here. All the memoirs are true, factually correct.
Which ones?
The ones you've just done in your book.
Oh, the book. Oh, yeah. And I found out things that we